The Volonaut Airbike now. Yo, I am Dr. Cool. That sounds as cool as the sponsor of today's video. Don't be in hurry. I give you every detail as we dive deep into the wonderful 2025. Previously is Maxwell Chikumbutso's self-powered car that hits harder than ballistic missile. Just a quick reminder, I have got update from Maxwell Chikumbutso. Believe me when I say it's exciting. However, in today's video, dang, 2025 just has got a whole lot better. Like, is this reality or fiction with twist of illusion, the Volonaut Airbike? I've seen some things in my time, from the wildest dreams of science fiction to the most outlandish inventions that defy logic and reason. The world of technology never ceases to amaze. Cars that can outrun fighter jets, motorbikes that defy gravity, and vehicles that seem to come straight out of a futuristic movie. Even a man who claimed he could make a car entirely out of cheese. Yes, you heard that right, a car made of cheese. The world is full of peculiar and fascinating ideas, but this takes the biscuit. A flying bike? It sounds like something out of a dream, or perhaps a nightmare depending on your perspective. They call it the Volonaut Airbike. And if you believe the hype, it's set to revolutionize the way we think about personal transportation. It's about to make the jetpack look about as modern as a penny farthing. Imagine that, a bike that flies, making jetpacks seem outdated. A bike in the sky. It's a concept that challenges our very understanding of what a bike can be. It sounds like the stuff of science fiction, but the question is, can it really deliver on its promises? Is it the real deal or just a load of hot air? Are we looking at the future of transportation or just another gimmick? Over the next few minutes, we'll be dissecting this contraption, taking a closer look at its design and engineering, examining its nuts and bolts and asking the tough questions. What makes this bike fly? How does it stay in the air? How long can it actually stay airborne? Is it practical for everyday use or just a novelty? What keeps it from plummeting back to Earth? Is it stable enough to be safe for regular use? Is it powered by batteries, or does it have a bleeding great jet engine strapped to its back? What kind of propulsion system does it use? We'll delve into the facts, separate the hype from reality, and try to uncover the truth behind the Volonaut Airbike, and try to determine if the Volonaut Airbike is a genuine revolution in personal transportation or just another overhyped flight of fancy. We've seen many such inventions come and go, promising the world but delivering little. So buckle up, because things are about to get interesting. We're about to embark on a journey into the future of transportation, and it's going to be a wild ride. Right then, let's get down to brass tacks and have a look at what supposedly makes this thing tick. The Volonaut Airbike is shrouded in mystery, but we've managed to gather some intriguing details. The Volonaut Airbike, as they call it, appears to be a sleek bit of kit, all carbon fiber and aerodynamic curves. This isn't just for show. The materials and design are meant to optimize performance and efficiency. They're staying tight-lipped about the specifics, but rumors suggest it uses some sort of electric propulsion system, which could be a game-changer in the world of personal transportation, possibly with multiple rotors for stability. This would make it incredibly stable and easy to maneuver, even for those new to this kind of technology. The design is all very futuristic, like something out of Star Wars, capturing the imagination of tech enthusiasts and sci-fi fans alike. But whether it's all smoke and mirrors remains to be seen. The real test will be in its performance and reliability. Weight is obviously a critical factor, especially for something that aims to be airborne, and they're claiming it's light enough to be registered as a personal aircraft. This could open up new possibilities for personal travel and commuting. That's all well and good, but how much will it actually weigh with a human on board? And what about range? These are crucial questions that need answers. A quick hop across town is one thing, but what about longer journeys? Can it handle the daily grind of a regular commute? But could you imagine this thing doing the daily commute, navigating through traffic and dealing with the elements? The devil is in the details, and these details will determine whether the Volonaut Airbike is a practical solution or just a futuristic dream. And right now, the details are scarcer than hen's teeth. We're eagerly awaiting more information to see if it lives up to the hype. Still, it's a fascinating concept, capturing the imagination of many. And I'm itching to get my hands on one, to experience firsthand what this revolutionary vehicle has to offer, just to see if it's as revolutionary as they claim. Only time will tell if the Volonaut Airbike will change the way we think about personal transportation. Now, I'm a healthy skeptic, always have been, and when I first heard about this airbike, well, let's just say I took it with a pinch of salt. The internet is awash with fantastical inventions that never see the light of day, so I'm not about to get my hopes up just yet. There's been a lot of buzz online, blurry videos and cryptic press releases, but nothing concrete. Some say it's a hoax, a clever CGI mock-up designed to generate hype. Others claim it's a top-secret military project, hidden away in some government bunker. The company behind it, Volonaut, is shrouded in secrecy, which doesn't exactly inspire confidence. However, there have been a few alleged sightings, grainy photos and whispers from supposed insiders. Until I see it with my own two eyes, I'm reserving judgment. But the possibility, however slim, that this thing might actually exist is enough to keep me intrigued. Assuming this thing isn't a figment of someone's overactive imagination, the question of flight time is crucial. Nobody wants to be stuck in a traffic jam, but being stranded 1,000 feet in the air is a whole different kettle of fish. Volonaut is keeping mum on the specifics, but rumours suggest a flight time of anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour. Now, that might be enough for a quick jaunt to the shops, but it's hardly going to revolutionise air travel, is it? Of course, a lot depends on factors like weight, weather conditions, and how aggressively you're piloting the thing. Imagine trying to fly one of these things through a headwind. You'd be going backward faster than a politician's promise. Ideally, you'd want something with a range of at least a couple of hours, enough to cover a decent distance without needing to land every 5 minutes. Until we get some hard data, it's all speculation. But if the Volonaut Airbike wants to be taken seriously, it needs to offer more than just a fleeting moment of airborne excitement. This brings us to our today's video sponsorship. Forget everything you knew about Torchlight friends, families, my esteemed guests, and wonderful subscribers. Meet Olight, a revolutionary tech marvel industry in US that is turning heads. Olight Industry was established since 2007, and in all they have been doing, trust me, they have been of great assistance to lighting up our world where darkness kicked into our life uninvited. With their cutting-edge technologies in Torchlight. Oh no, this isn't just your regular Torchlight, but a kicker. This industry took everything you knew about Torchlight into a whole new level. You can see on the screens varieties of products they have in store, sizes of different modifications, compact and efficient. Oh, you're a military personnel. They get you covered with different military hardwares of different shades, pointer, scopes, vision at your fingertips, links of purchase in the description. And before I forget, they also got an app that is compatible with your iOS or Android for easy purchase and ships to over 100 countries. Yeah, you heard me right. Olight brand is a practical definition of highly quality, affordability and durability. Hits you without costing arms and legs. Check it out, guys. I will be reviewing their flagship 3-in-1 EDC flashlight with aluminum material, Arcfeld Ultra. With that said, anticipate that video coming up soon. As for now, let's get back on the Airbike that's flogging the internet, shall we? Right, let's talk propulsion. What on earth is powering this thing? This is one of the most intriguing questions when it comes to futuristic transportation. The power source can make or break the entire concept. Is it a silent electric motor? Or are we talking about a screaming jet engine strapped to the back? Each option has its own set of advantages and challenges. Now, I love the roar of a good engine as much as the next bloke, but something tells me a jet-powered airbike wouldn't exactly be neighborhood-friendly. Imagine the noise complaints and the disruption it would cause in a quiet residential area. The most likely scenario is some sort of electric propulsion system, probably powered by lithium-ion batteries. Electric motors are known for their efficiency and quiet operation, making them ideal for urban environments. They're all the rage these days, aren't they? From smartphones to electric cars, lithium-ion batteries have become the go-to power source for modern technology, but batteries have their limitations, namely weight and range. The heavier the battery, the more it impacts the vehicle's performance and range. This is a significant challenge for any electric-powered vehicle, especially one that aims to take to the skies. You can only cram so many cells into a frame before it becomes too heavy to get off the ground. This is where the engineering challenge lies, balancing power, weight, and efficiency. Some whispers suggest Volonaut is developing a hybrid system combining electric motors with a small gasoline engine for extended range. This could potentially offer the best of both worlds. Now that's an idea I can get behind. A hybrid system could provide the necessary power for longer journeys while maintaining the efficiency and quiet operation of electric motors for shorter trips. The best of both worlds, electric power for short hops and a bit of petrol-powered grunt for longer journeys. This dual power system could revolutionize how we think about personal transportation. Of course, until we get an official word from Volonaut, it's all just conjecture. The company has been tight-lipped about the specifics, leaving us to speculate and dream about the possibilities. But one thing's for sure, the power source of the airbike will be a key factor in determining its success or failure. Whether it's electric, hybrid, or something entirely unexpected, the propulsion system will play a crucial role in shaping the future of this innovative transportation concept. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say the wallet in your pocket. How much will this futuristic contraption set you back? If you're expecting a bargain, you're dreaming. This is cutting-edge technology, folks, and it's not going to come cheap. Rumors are swirling about a price tag that would make your eyes water. We're talking 6 figures, easy. Think high-end sports car territory, maybe even a small yacht if you opt for all the bells and whistles. Of course, the initial production runs will be limited, driving up the price even further. But as with all things tech, prices will eventually come down, right, maybe? Maybe not. The real question is, how much are you willing to pay for the freedom of flight? Would you remortgage your house, sell your prized stamp collection, for a chance to soar through the skies on your own personal airbike? Some people might just be tempted. Right then, let's address the elephant in the room, shall we? What happens when this thing runs out of juice at 3,000 feet? Not ideal, is it? Volonaut assures us that the Airbike will be equipped with multiple safety features, including a ballistic parachute system, but let's be honest, nobody wants to be relying on a parachute, do they? It's a bit like saying, don't worry, if the brakes fail, you can always jump out. Redundancy is key here, a backup power source, an emergency landing system, something to stop you from plummeting back to Earth, like a stone. And what about bird strikes? A pigeon could take out one of those rotors quicker than you can say Mayday. Then there's the weather to consider. A sudden gust of wind, a spot of rain, even a flock of geese could spell disaster. Look, I'm all for innovation, but safety can't be an afterthought. Volonaut needs to convince us that they've considered every eventuality, or this airbike will be grounded faster than you can say controlled descent. So, you're cruising along at 1,000 feet, enjoying the view, when suddenly, bang, engine failure. Not a good situation to be in, is it? That's why the idea of a dual-engine system is so appealing. If one engine goes kaput, you've got a backup to get you down safely. Think of it like a spare tire for the sky. Sure, you hope you'll never need it, but it's reassuring to know it's there. Now, Volonaut hasn't confirmed whether the Airbike will have a dual-engine system, but it would certainly put a lot of minds at ease. Of course, adding a second engine adds weight and complexity, which could impact performance and range. But in my book, safety trumps speed every time. I'd rather have a slightly slower airbike that can land safely than a speed demon that drops out of the sky like a brick. So, come on, Volonaut, give the people what they want. A dual-engine system for peace of mind. After all, nobody wants to be known as the first person to fall out of an airbike. Well, there you have it. The Volonaut Airbike, a tantalizing glimpse into the future of personal transportation. We've delved into its specs, questioned its authenticity, and explored the potential risks and rewards of taking to the skies on this two-wheeled wonder. Whether it lives up to the hype remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure, the Volonaut Airbike has captured our imaginations and ignited a debate about the future of flight. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the world of the airbike, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And stay tuned, because next time we'll be exploring another groundbreaking invention that's even more outlandish, even more audacious, and some might say, even more unbelievable. Now, if you would excuse me, gentlemen, first, and ladies second, I have a self-powered car to drive, and even more, I can't wait to get my hands on this airbike, because this is not just a breakthrough in technology, atheist. If the flying car is not yet ready, I will settle for his loved one's flying bike. See you in comment section.